Hey folks, JayborinoPlays here, continuing Salvation, a custom campaign for StarCraft 1. Map number 2, Matt Horner. Oh yes, the transformation has begun. Together, Sergeant, Jim Raynor, and Matt Horner must launch a distracting strike against the Confederacy on Antigua. Okay, well that strikes me as a bit of a story gap, which I can only assume will be filled in during the briefing. So Charlie Vane, Sergeant, and the ex-magistrate of Brontes IV have all escaped. Attention, this is the captain. We've left the Brontes system. However, we've detected a Confederacy scout patrol. It's moving to intercept. I hope everyone has appropriate documents for inspection. I've pretended to add the magistrate, by the way. Damn, we're outlaws. Are you sure you know what you're doing? Sure, Sergeant. Just don't worry. These new papers are fine. Patrol will not spend much time on us. Hey, these are papers of a dead pilot. Are you sure they'll not find out you're not him? I am Major Garth of the Confederacy Fleet. Intelligence reports that there may be outlaws from Brontes IV aboard this ship. We must inspect you and check your documents. Sure, sir. You're free to examine our documents. Charlie Vane's gonna have to work hard to be rid of his accent, I think. Mr. Horner, Mr. Galloway, your documents are fine. We'll continue to inspect the rest of the passengers. Everyone, the Confederate patrol is moving away. We don't want to risk another inspection. Mr. D'Amato, set a course to Antigua Prime. Several weeks later, after the Antiguan Revolution. Come on, dude, we've been outlaws before. You're right. I don't like Arcturus and his band of terrorists, but I don't like the Confederacy even more. That's the man speaking. Come on, they're waiting for us. Welcome, gentlemen, to the Revolution. I'm Arcturus Mengsk, and this is Captain Raynor. I am Matt Horner. Smooth, Charlie Vane, real smooth. Very well, Mr. Horner. We're well aware of your military experience on Brontes IV, so I have invited you to our meeting. As you know, a large contingent of Delta Squadron troops landed on Antigua Prime. Though we have forces of Alpha Squadron at our disposal, we're outnumbered by the enemy. Lieutenant Kerrigan is launching an attack on a Confederate base to plant a psi emitter. Okay, so this is going to take place in tandem with the trump card. Your task is to attack the base from another side and plant explosives on the Confederate military installation. It will provide some distraction. Do you understand your task? Yes, sir. Alright, bring explosives to the Confederacy installation. Jim Raynor and Matt Horner must survive. Alright, so he's transitioning into Matt Horner. I love it. Alright, first thing, bump up the game speed. Let's just start mining right away and get some more SCVs, I should say.
Yes, sir. Orders received.
You can now build cargo ships at starports.
I'm listening. Buckle up.
What is this thing?
5x5.
Huh.
SCV good to go, sir.
Okay. I mean, does it provide supply?
Ahead, HQ.
It doesn't say it provides supply. It's like a flying supply depot. Why does it show this if it doesn't? What's the purpose of this? I'm not sure. We've got Jim Raynor.
Vane, ready to rock.
We've got Charlie Vane / Matt Horner. And that might be the real Sergeant, I don't know, but there was no objective to keep Sergeant alive, right? So we'll pretend that's not the real Sergeant in case he gets killed. So, you're a former pilot.
SCV good to go, sir.
Yeah, a pilot. I was a Wraith pilot for many years. What I don't understand is, how can this attack help us? What is this emitter? Asking the right questions, Charlie Vane.
Go, sir.
You'll see.
Orders received.
Well then, Jack, I shall.
Wait, sir. Orders
Oh, he called him
received.
Jack.
Boy.
Jack? My name is Jim.
Job, yes, sir.
That's a clever little touch.
Captain.
That, you know, I was wondering, I'm like, is this going to be serious? Is this going to be funny? Like, it's the premise itself is just funny.
Right away, sir. You want
just because it's Charlie Vane, right? But just little tiny dialogue is well written to actually give you a feel of seriousness to this too, which is very cool. We can't make medics, so we do have to be careful with
Anybody home?
with Jim Raynor. We got some spider mines here. That's nice. We have enough for U-238 shells, so let's get those. Then I'd like to get a factory right away so we can start getting tanks. Tanks probably all we're really going to need in the long run here. Not a lot of minerals. We got to look for an expansion. Let's take Sergeant and look around, I suppose. We might be connected to other land masses, but I'm not sure. Let's go ahead and grab that factory. Okay, we're on an island, so the only entrance is that bridge, unless there's something up here, and I'm betting not. Okay, let's get a ComSat station. That's going to block my mining just a little bit. We don't need a lot of SCVs to fully saturate only 5 mineral patches. Still a little confused about the dropships. They're not dropships, they're cargo ships. They can only hold 4 units, so what's the purpose? They're very fast. They're very, very fast, which certainly makes a big difference. Jim Raynor, stay in the back. We don't want you taking needless damage. We can repair Charlie Vane. I will forever call him Charlie Vane. It's fitting that the enemy we're fighting is orange, which is Omega Squadron. Oh, where are you going, buddy? Who's gonna win? Aha! Okay, well, we got the first shot off. That's nice. Factory's coming up. Let's scan. So our goal is to get it into the orange base, isn't that right? Yeah, in the Confederate. Well, no, it doesn't say orange. I thought I saw orange on the ones that were listed earlier. Charlie Vane gets locked down. Okay, well, we also have ghosts. That's a little harrowing. Jim Raynor, though, providing a lot of fire support. Unfortunately, that's just going to be a thing that's going to happen, is him being locked down a lot. Let's go ahead and... oh, we can't make tanks. We can make Goliaths, though. This is a .scx map, so we may have Charon boosters available to us. We need more Marines, that's for sure. Jim Raynor back up, along with Sergeant. And let's go ahead and get an engineering bay. We just need to get all of these upgrades. Need to get these upgrades going. We'll get an armory so that we can get some other stuff. What am I thinking? We're gonna get something else. All right, hop in the bunker. Now we've got a bunker. That's hopefully all we really need. And Charon boosters are available. I don't really mind using them or not using them. I don't think it makes much of a difference. I will get a turret up here just in case, once our engineering bay finishes here momentarily. We can start that armory for upgrades, and then also Goliaths. And I could start scanning around to see which direction I need to go in. That's where we need to go. It's just sort of the inverse of the trump card, which is kind of neat. Okay, infantry weapons. Let's make sure that we heal up Charlie Vane.
Vane, ready to rock and roll.
I love his voice lines. It's wonderful. I suppose what I can do is load up a dropship. I wonder if I can pick up the explosive charge and dump it into the cargo ship. Again, I don't know what the purpose of the cargo ships really are. Let's go ahead and get a starport up here. We're kind of short on space at this point. We're getting our upgrades. I'm not too thrilled with stim packs. Let's just keep getting Marines. We got a lot queued up. That's probably too many right now. Okay. Hero Marine has passed away, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and get some turrets just in case, because it seems like we've seen some ghosts, which can probably outrange me, unfortunately, from inside bunkers. But again, I don't think you can pick up something like this with an SCV and load it inside a ship. And I don't really want to try it in case it despawns, but I really don't know if you could do that with the psi emitters in StarCraft 1 or not. I don't remember. Let's start the Goliaths. We're going to do Marine Goliath is going to be our go-to, and just start moving out pretty much as soon as possible, I think. We'll leave an SCV here. Let's go ahead and see about building these. I think dropships are just disabled, and now we have cargo ships, but they're very fast. Neat little addition there. Very cool, and it's a custom unit, which we don't see too much of we haven't seen too much of in our previous plays. Ah, they're dropping on us. Look at those little assholes over there. Not my SCVs. Okay, I think what I'll have to do. Oh my God. Oh, get out of there. Oh, it's terrible. Oh, it's awful. Wow. Who would have thought that was what they were gonna do? Okay, well, we need to make bunkers, I suppose, behind our base. There's more! Okay, get Charlie Vane and let's get everyone down here. Holy crap! Okay, let's get some Goliaths and Marines. We don't have enough minerals because all of my SCVs were pulled away from mining. What the hell just happened?
The name's Vane.
Oh my god. Well, I mean, we need to make some turrets, I suppose, to ward them away from doing that. Let's go ahead and repair this. Somebody repair this.
Reporting for duty.
Holy
Vane
crap. I
ready
guess
to
let's just
rock
keep Charlie
and
Vane
roll.
back here. And that was real bad news. Alright, repair. I'm pretty comfortable with what's happening here. We've got Jim Raynor in the bunker. He can provide a lot of fire support. The enemy attacks, though, are not a joke. We may have to... I don't want to, like, cheese it, but we may have to as we try to figure out our way to get up here. If we look for, like, a flight path, we just fly up here, drop in right in the middle of their base, and go for the beacon, assuming we can actually do that, but I don't know. Is there a way around this area? It is. Like, there might be a way around this whole area, or we have to fight our way through this orange base. I'd hope we wouldn't have to go through the orange base, but it's possible we will. Okay, well, let's,
Orders received.
I guess we have to make turrets over here, and or a bunker. Wow, that's pretty nasty. Okay. More Goliaths, more Marines. Keep leveling them up. We can only get +1. That's okay. This is going to be pretty tough if we can only make those types of units, I suppose. We do have... I mean, I could scout around with my single cargo ship. Let's see, is this... That would theoretically be the cargo ship we can build. Let's see if maybe there's an expansion up here or something that we can drop to. There are some minerals here that I could snag. There's some gas up here, too.
You want a piece of me?
It seems like the enemy had a bunch of pre-placed units, and they just sent them to attack us. At the very beginning of the map, which the AI in StarCraft is prone to do.
Orders received. Affirmative.
Okay, let's get a few more... Oh, we need depots now. That's okay. Let's see. Vehicle plating is going to be necessary once we start our attack. We've got a lot of Goliaths. What this shows me is we're going to have to leave some stuff. Oh, well. I guess let's just keep building back here then. Yes, get out of here. That's how you can deter enemy drops from the AIs. They'll run away from that kind of stuff. So we'll make a few more turrets and just sort of ward them away from doing that. Interesting that they're trying to drop as opposed to just walking. So we can come up and down. Oh, okay, so there is a way to avoid the orange base. Okay, they do have tanks. We've got to get over here. Charlie Vane, though, taking care of business. The enemy tanks will continue doing whatever it is that they're doing. Charlie Vane, though, showing off his piloting skills. And they can siege. Oh, that's real bad. Oh, that's really bad. They shouldn't have vision on me here, but they do. Okay, grab these units. We have to just go and get on top of that tank. A lot of this, I think, is just surviving till we can make a strike force, basically. Okay, run away, Jim Raynor. We have to make a strike force, and maybe we do want to drop. So let's make a couple drop ships. We have to get in the middle of the enemy base, basically. Okay, get Jim Raynor up there. The difficulty is definitely not easy. They keep coming in with more and more tanks, and we're kind of bottlenecked on this bridge. Oh my god. Jim Raynor. Jim Raynor, move on top of him! Why? Oh my god. Did anyone else see him just standing there like a clown? He might die here. Okay, well, Jim Raynor's basically retired at this point. That's... Oh my word. This is tough. This is pretty tough. Okay, well, we got the drop ships, and it's not the cargo ships. So I guess we can't make cargo ships. Didn't it say build them from the factory?
Not enough minerals.
Okay, not enough minerals. Yeah, so I'm thinking more and more that we want to make a drop force. Just come on in here and drop and go for the beacon. We didn't have enough minerals to lay down this bunker. Okay, well, those upgrades are done. That's good. This is working out pretty well. The drops over here, though, are crazy. Let's see if we can finish this. Let's see if we can finish this with what we have. I kind of need to go and take that other base, but I can't really defend it. Repair Charlie Vane. Man, the AI is so dumb. Okay, hop in here, hop in here. We've got another Wraith. So the cargo ships do not spawn correctly. What happened to the explosives?
Reporting for duty.
Go ahead.
What happened?
Upgrade complete.
Where did they go? I must have picked them up somewhere, and maybe it despawned in some fashion. Because they're... Oh, no, they're over here. Woo! Okay, let's try this. Let's save and see if we can load this thing up.
Yes, sir.
And then drop it.
Reporting for duty.
Is he still holding it? He is. Okay, so we can do that. That'll work. That'll work. Give me another drop ship. And then one more Wraith. That's like our escort.
Not enough minerals.
Not enough minerals. Man, there's just not enough minerals
Anybody
to...
home?
I read you.
Not enough minerals in this base. And it's like we could come and take this, but there's not a lot to justify 400 minerals.
Anybody home?
Just like StarCraft 1, though. I mean, it's the opposite of the trump card. You start with four or five patches of
Anybody
minerals.
home?
It's pathetic.
Those
You can't
sound
do
like
anything with it.
the odds.
So it's just
Some
like
things
that.
Never change.
And purple constantly dropping on us is really nasty. I mean, they have a ground route to us. Okay, so we've got some drop ships. We're trying to build up more Marines and Goliaths. The fact that the enemy has siege tanks certainly makes this quite hard. We'll try to finish this with what we have, but the amount of
Anybody
siege
home?
tanks makes it pretty tough. Let's go ahead and hotkey Matt Horner
Good to go, sir.
and hotkey the SCV with the explosives. Again, the real goal is just to get on top of the beacon with the
Not
SCV.
enough minerals.
So again, I'm going to try to make my way up the middle here. Let's scan and see. Don't be units. Okay, there's spider mines. So we can not... I think we have to drop here, push our way through, and there's the beacon. So we have to get through these units, basically. And I think if we drop enough stuff, we can definitely do that. It's just getting enough stuff to do that. And it's working off the minerals that we have. So I'm just going to keep saving, because I don't want there to ever be like a... There might be an irrecoverable point in time, but I just hope that we would avoid that. And now I can't afford to come and take this base if I wanted to.
Your forces are under attack.
I think Charlie Vane will be fine here against this amount of wraiths.
Some things never change.
He's a hero after all.
Yes, sir.
Okay, go ahead and repair him. My SCVs get so confused when it comes to repairing him for some reason. A couple more Goliaths. I didn't see any tanks up here. I might want to have to scan further up. All right, throw down more depots.
Some things never change.
Okay, Matt Horner getting healed up, / Charlie Vane. Load on up here. Here comes a very large attack. Get on in here. Okay, and then there's tanks in the back. Everybody back up. Matt Horner, get on over here. Jim Raynor just stay in the... Oh, he's dead. Oh, he's dead. Well, we just saved, so that's okay. We have to keep Vane back over there to get rid of the tank attacks. It seems like maybe their tech is capped at tanks, though I don't know. I have no idea. Okay, Salvation 02. This is tough. I mean, I'm playing this pretty much blind, and it's not easy.
The odds.
Let's just move the Goliaths over here to get rid of those wraiths. That should be fine, and we just keep
Vane,
we
ready
just
to
keep
rock
Horner
and roll.
over here.
You want a piece of me,
Base is
boy?
Okay,
under
load them
attack.
in. The Goliaths, I had hoped, yeah, should be able to get rid of these wraiths, no problem. Okay, my other ones are confused. That's okay.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Marines and Goliaths.
Additional supply depots.
There's the
required.
depots. Let's use my explosive SCV to get rid of that.
I read you.
Some things never change.
I love the voice. I love the voicing of it.
Some things never change.
Let's cloak and be on the lookout for that
Yes, sir.
big orange attack that should be
Sound
coming
like
soon.
risky
There it
odds.
is. No scans.
Yes, sir.
We just want to get rid of the tanks.
Anybody home?
Oh, yes. Again, Matt Horner / Charlie Vane showing his prowess,
The name?
proving his worth
Additional supply
Sound like
to the valiant... Oh, God.
You
Never mind.
be honored.
To the valiant rebellion.
Yes, sir.
Okay, run him away. Here comes 2 major attacks.
Vane, ready to rock and roll. Those sound like risky odds.
Okay, slowly but surely, we should hopefully get rid of this thing. Oh my god, StarCraft 1 tanks do so much damage, it's absurd. He's gonna run away, or he's gonna run into the bunker?
Vane, ready to rock and roll.
Kill him! There we go.
Sound like risky
Come on
odds.
over here. Get repaired. What's going on over here? Goliath? Single Goliath? What happened to my other Goliaths over here? I don't think they got killed. This is tough. We're getting attacked from like all sides constantly, so we're going for a near suicide attack. Okay, more Marines. How many dropships do we have? 2.5. We're gonna need more than that. Let's get 2 more drop ships, and if we can load them up entirely, I'll feel a lot more comfortable.
Things never change. It's gonna be a big one.
Okay, cloak and move to the back. Where are those tanks? There they are.
Hello? Anybody home? Vane, ready to rock.
Okay, well, there's one science vessel. Repair this. Oh, you dicks! Okay, they have science vessels, too, so they can... Oh, that's nasty.
Ready to rock.
Oh, stop doing that! Get out of here!
Anybody home?
Oh, that blows. Okay, we're losing a lot of units every time because we're stuck on our side of the bridge.
Some things never change.
Okay, well, you can decloak. Just let them come in, that's fine. Not sure what to really be doing about this besides just waiting them out. Just keep moving away. Keep making Marines.
Base is under attack.
Oh, my word.
Hello?
There we go.
Anybody home?
Okay, well, our income capabilities on this map are just too low, I think, to keep up with what is needed. So let's just repair what we have and maybe just make a go for it. I think that's a terrible idea, but I think we have to. I think we just have to. So let's wait for these Marines, and who cares what happens to our base as long as we can make our way up into that area. We really only have to destroy, what, like 3 or 4 bunkers, realistically? Unless there's tanks that are hiding out in the back or up top. There are. Oh, what is this? A Terran Predator. Those tanks up there are... Don't do that. I understand that's to prevent us from dropping on the beacon, but don't do that.
Hello? Anybody home?
We'll have to use Matt Horner to take those out, I suppose. Keep healing him up. And whatever enemy attack comes next, we're just gonna have to let them roll over my base and try to win with what we have.
Hello? Anybody home?
Which I am not opposed to doing.
Some things
So
never
repair this
change.
thing and then repair the SCV holding the explosives.
Some things never change.
Okay. Let's start loading up. Oh, this is almost definitely not going to work, but it's worth a shot. It's always worth a shot, I suppose. Okay, you can hold more. You're full. Jim Raynor just like, I think we just bring him with us, but he's more prone to dying, I think, if we do that. So let's bring him. By leaving him home, I mean. He's more prone to dying. Okay, you guys just load in here.
The name's Vane.
Okay, you follow the dropships and wraiths.
Some
Here we
things
go.
Never change.
So let's save. And they're already coming to attack us, unfortunately, so let's just ignore them and go around. We almost got EMP'd there. All right, let's go.
Ready to rock and roll.
Man, the AI is set to a very challenging setting, for sure.
I'd be honored to kiss.
And we brought Jim Raynor. Okay, well, we have to do a suicide attack to allow Kerrigan the opportunity to get the psi emitter in place. So that's basically what's going on here.
Some things never change.
Okay, so let's move on right up here.
Base is under attack.
Those sound like risky odds.
Let's save once more. Let's do like a cycled save here, because this may or may not work. We have too many. I think we have too many. There are too many tanks in that one area, and we don't have an opportunity to defense matrix. Okay, well, we gotta scan here and be on the lookout for mines. There are a few mines as well. Of course there are.
Base is under attack.
Okay, this is not gonna work. I know for sure it's not gonna work. All right, attack. Get Jim Raynor in there.
Some things never change.
Okay. And, oh, there's a battle cruiser, too. Of course there is. Raynor's dead. What do we do? Maybe we just suicide onto the beacon. That should work just fine. Yeah, I'm gonna suicide onto the beacon. We've got to do it. Maybe we just unload Raynor so that he doesn't get killed. I don't know if the other stuff can make it through this blockade. So it's the one in the cargo ship. Okay, unload Raynor.
Go ahead, HQ.
The name's
And
Vane.
let's
You, I'd be honored to kill.
let's see if we can make this work. Drop ships.
Input coordinates.
Basically just go. And then you guys follow up.
Base is under
Yes,
attack.
sir. It's gonna be
It might work. It might work. Drop the SCV. Charlie Vane is really dead. I mean, I dropped him on the beacon, didn't I? It looked like I did. Also, that weird Terran Predator is really cool. It's based on a Valkyrie. This is a very, very hard map. Okay, so I don't know when I'm going to make a cut to this second take, but basically, I have discovered that this map is very hard. Again, I don't know if maybe you will have been watching this as long as I've been, you know, at the many attempts, but I tried to do a bunch of suicide drops basically to get to the beacon because I couldn't withstand the enemy attacks. So I restarted, but I'm gonna make sure that I show you all those attempts, or at least show you the beginning of the mission, I should say, just because of how crazy it was. And I'm trying a different strategy this time, so now I know kind of what to expect. So what I've done is I've taken this base pretty quick using my little cargo ship. I brought some SCVs and Marines up there. And I'm going to make a lot of Wraiths, because the enemy has a bunch of tanks, and I can't do anything about those without making Wraiths. So I decided to make a bunch of Wraiths, and Charlie Vane is going to be the savior.
Some things never change.
The savior that the rebellion needs right now. That's his job right now, is to make sure that we can properly take out the Confederacy on this crucial mission of Kerrigan trying to wipe out Omega Squadron as they came to attack us. So that's what I'm doing here, and that's what I'm trying to do differently. So I have these Wraiths now that I can use as kind of a tank hunting squad. That's kind of my goal here. So let's go ahead and make 2 more Wraiths. We'll have a full group. We will have a full group once these are all done. And I'm getting my upgrades for them. I've gotten their +1 attack. And then meanwhile, I'm just going to make a bunch of Marines on the back end of this. Maybe Goliaths as well. I have the money now because I took this base, and it's actually making a huge difference, or it's made a huge difference. The enemy seems to come with maybe 2 tanks at once, and that's sort of their cap. So I think that as long as I've got the Wraiths to defend me, I can continue with that Doom Drop idea that I had initially, which I still want to do, I still think would be quite effective. Because the enemy has gotten Charon boosters, I will also take this opportunity to use Charon boosters. They're dropping ghosts on me. Interesting. Okay, well, let's go and kill this guy before he nukes me. Not you. Not you. Okay, well, you're just going to block everyone else. See, those ghosts are just going to end up killing me, aren't they? So let's make sure to hotkey my comsat stations. Did he really kill all those Marines? I understand that they do a lot of damage with that concussive damage, but I guess... Alright, that's fine. Let's make another turret up here to stop them from doing that.
Base is under
Keep making Goliaths. Okay, and we need my Wraith group up here to get rid of the tanks. I don't really mind losing stuff each of these attacks as long as I just don't outright lose the bases. As long as I just don't outright lose bases. Okay, so we've got all of our Wraiths. I'm going to go ahead and get Cloaking, even though the enemy can basically scan me every time. And I could get more Wraiths, or this is where I start concerning myself with the semi-Doom Drop. Let's go ahead and get a control tower here. We're going to need a lot of Marines and a lot of Goliaths to push through what the enemy's packing. Okay, only 4 mineral patches here does make this pretty tough. But we just showed that our defense can handle what we need it to do. And I might just go ahead and make supply depots over here because we have room. Very large attack. Wraiths, come on over here because I'm sure there's going to be tanks. All right, get on in there. You only need concern yourself with the tanks, Wraiths, and then I'll repair you up. Oh yeah, this works way better. It kind of makes me feel like there's an intended way to play these maps, which I don't particularly like. Like, anytime there's a, it's just like, oh, well, all you needed to do was make DTs. And it's like, well, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Sometimes I think that's okay, and sometimes I think you shouldn't force the player. You shouldn't force the player to play it in a specific way. Though making these turrets actually has been great because it's distracting tanks.
The name's Vane.
Which is wonderful.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's get vehicle weapons because we are getting Goliaths now. Lots and lots of Goliaths and Marines. And, oh yeah, we're definitely on track this time, I think. We're definitely on track to succeed. We've got the money. We've got more and more drop ships coming out. Unfortunately, my cargo ships, I guess, just... I don't know. Again, it's an executable, and it should allow me to build them, but I guess not. It should. I would assume they'd be added here, or they would have replaced the drop ship.
Some things never change.
Okay, Charlie Vane. Again, you will be the hero that we need for now. Okay, don't go that way. Okay, Goliaths. That's probably enough. That's probably enough. We'll leave these Marines here to load up into a bunker that inevitably will get destroyed. The enemy attacks, though, do continue to get larger and larger.
In transit, HQ.
Okay, so in the enemy base up here, there's a bunch of spider mines and cloaked wraiths, and there's a battle cruiser, and then there's tanks just sitting out right up here. That sucks. And then there are these really cool-looking predators, so we have to focus on these. I'm going to use my wraith groups to get rid of those. But I am still going to drop on the outskirts of this base, push through the spider mines, and attack through these bunkers. And as long as I have enough units to actually do that, that should be fine. I was rushed into doing it on my first attempt because I couldn't survive the enemy attacks. I got hit really hard with those drops on my base here, and I just couldn't survive those, and I never took this. So as you can see, we're running out of money now, but hopefully we'll have what it takes. If we have to make multiple trips with dropships, I'll do that too. How many do we have? We have 6 dropships. That should be able to take what we've got, and we've got a lot of wraiths. So I think now, we're looking at a good setup here, almost definitely, compared to what we were dealing with, where I couldn't survive. We can bring more SCVs as well, just to kind of really emphasize the doom drop. We might have enough. I would like more Marines, but I don't have the depots. Do we wait for the depots, or do we just go for it? I think let's go ahead and throw down a save. We don't need to do the cycles. I was trying cycled saves with the drops again. I don't know if I'm going to leave those in or not. It might make this video a little too long if I leave that all in, because I was trying for a while until eventually I just sort of gave up. Okay, and then you pick up the little thingy, and let's bring some of these SCVs too. Maybe wait for the enemy to come and attack me next so that I can know that my wraiths are in the proper spots to stop that from happening, perhaps.
Go ahead, HQ. I'm listening.
Okay, and we could wait more for the Goliaths as well. Yeah, I think I'm gonna. I think I might wait. I could scan. Okay, here they come. Get the wraiths up here. Repair and repair. I'm expecting tanks. They're they're kind of here. Let's not. Oh god, let's not lose our wraiths here. Let's cloak. They don't know I'm here. They don't have a reason to try to hit me. We're gonna do this though, and they might scan me. That's okay. As long as I kill the tanks, I don't really mind losing some wraiths. There we go. Let's get out of here. Decloak, and then we'll repair some of these up. Pretty necessary, I'd say. And then pull this guy out and repair him up. Okay, that was the next big attack. So I think as we repair these wraiths up, we go.
Hello? Anybody home?
Hello? Anybody home? Oh, Charlie Vane. Okay, and we've got most of our upgrades. I could start vehicle plating, but it won't be done in time anyway, so I think I'd rather not. Okay, yeah, and I think it's about that time we go. It's unfortunate we can't make these cargo ships because they're very quick. I would have liked to use them a little bit more, but again, not quite the amount of not enough time. Okay. Load up where you can. Let's take everybody. Okay, and then this should work. Let's hotkey these to 2. Let's hotkey these guys to 1. We've got these wraiths ready to go. I've got one more. There we go. Okay, so here we go. Let's save, and I think we have enough this time to either push through the entire Confederate base or at least have enough stuff to properly distract while my wraiths move back, destroy the siege tanks, and then we get the SCV on top of the beacon. So this might take some save loading to get it just right, but nobody's perfect, all right? So let's hopefully make this work. Let's drop right here. There is a spider mine up there. I think I've got enough. Oh, you dick. I would have liked to be able to cloak, but apparently that's just not going to work. Okay, so here's this thing. Let's hotkey this to 3. We're going to even move in with the dropships, really just to distract stuff. We've got another wraith, which is nice. So we're not going to be able to cloak, unfortunately. This guy just needs to stay in the back. All right, so here we go. This is going to be it. I didn't bring Jim Raynor. Somebody just got loaded up again. Unload here. And let's start attacking. We got to make sure we scan as well for spider mines.
The name's Vane.
Okay, everybody get in there. Everybody, including the wraiths, and we can use you to snipe stuff. We can use them to snipe those battle cruisers. You don't. Wraiths, get on in here. Snipe the battle cruiser. We got to kill it. Okay, and let's go ahead and scan here. Whatever this thing is awesome. We just got to make sure we kill it. That's got a lot of health. Snipe those. Okay, and we've taken a little bit of damage with Charlie Vane, but for the most part, I think he's okay. Let's go ahead and scan up here. Oh, the tanks have unsieged. Why have they done such a thing? Oh, that's wonderful. But that's what we need. Let's kill them before they... All right, and let's get Charlie Vane out of there. We've definitely pushed through. Charlie Vane got on in here and helped us get rid of this large group of infantry. Oh, they killed my SCV, though. That was... Oh, those dicks. Okay, pick this up. Charlie Vane is alive. I think we'll be okay here. Charlie Vane's alive. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, that was close. Get onto the beacon. Just get onto the beacon. Well done, Lieutenant Kerrigan is approaching the Confederates' position. Your diversion did not go unnoticed. The enemy is approaching your position. You have to defend your base until the Zerg come. Whoa, the Zerg? What the hell is going on? The psi emitter is a device designed to lure in the Zerg. What? So this Mengsk of yours is feeding people to the Zerg? I don't like it, man, but there's no other choice. We can't hold off against the Confederacy for another day. First, the Delta Squad. What's next? You'll start to lure the Zerg to Confederate planets? Exactly. Arcturus has assured me that this is the first and the last time. I hope so, Jack. I mean, Jim. Survive for 10 minutes. Raynor and Matt Horner must survive / Charlie Vane. Yes. Well, let's get him back to base as soon as possible. Let's remake some wraiths with our remaining money. We don't have much left, mostly just because I want to make sure that we can kill any tanks that come in our way. So let's cancel. That's too many from one starport. Let's make sure we rally them to Charlie Vane. We do have bases here. It's really just tanks. We barely made it to the beacon, and of course there's more to this, which is just crazy. All right, you guys start mining here, because we need as much income as possible. 10 minutes. Okay, well I guess let's cycle a save here. We lost all the stuff that we sent in there. The SCV was destroyed, but that's okay. Let's move these guys over here to repair. Jim Raynor is in a bunker. Said just survive for 10 minutes. I think we can do that.
Vane, ready to rock.
Okay, we've got more wraiths back out now. Again, this is primarily just to snipe siege tanks. It doesn't seem like there's an enemy attack that's programmed to come for us. They're just sort of clumping up over here, which is wonderful. And that's fine with me. It's possible they'll do a bit of a suicide attack. See, they're moving around. They might be sending units to come my way. I just wanted to scan over here to see. We still have a tiny bit of income here. I think it was almost necessary that we... It was almost definitely necessary that we wipe out... Or that we took that extra base. Otherwise, there's no way I would have been able to do this. I already had to restart once. I think we're in good shape, though. I think 5 wraiths, we could probably afford to get a 6th one. And then everything else is just going to be sunken towards repair money. Because we have such limited resources here, and we threw away a whole army just to get to the beacon. Lieutenant Kerrigan, though, planted the psi emitter. We've done our job. Good work, Charlie Vane.
Rock and roll.
Pretty hard mission. I don't know what the other maps are going to be like. I don't know if there's going to be micro maps or if they're all macro maps or what, but this definitely proved to be a challenge.
Base is under attack.
The name?
I mentioned this in one of my attempts earlier. Again, I don't know how much I'm going to cut of how many of those attempts because there were a bunch of them. But basically, I said the map maker admitted to me, he's like, I didn't really take much time making sure these were completely balanced. So I don't know, again, how much of this difficulty is really intentional versus just kind of thrown together. But the general idea is awesome. And this, Charlie Vane calling Jim Raynor Jack is... It's definitely special. Definitely very special. All right, pull on off here. Let's try to repair this bunker and hopefully kill this tank before he destroys all the SCVs. Come on, kill him before he shoots one more time. Interesting, his attack animation was like halfway through, but it didn't land. Okay, we're still in okay shape. We're only mining from 3 mineral clusters here. I would say, to, quote, balance this map, I think all that's really necessary is give the player either more minerals to start here, or even better, I would suggest just leave the starting minerals are fine. It pretty much exactly mirrors the trump card, where you only have 5 mineral patches in your starting base. But make the expansion have at least 2 more. Maybe even 3. I mean, look at maybe the trump card and just make it so that the expansion has as many mineral patches as the expansion in the trump card has, because I think that would really balance this, because money is definitely the major issue. Pushing through this base is really tough. I could have maybe just pushed through the side bases. I didn't even really look to see what was in them. But there are tanks in these side bases, which terrifies me. This is a huge base that would have been really hard, I think, to push through. I shouldn't waste all my energy because the enemy might be coming for me. But what I could have done is destroy the enemy here and then taken their base. But without tanks, pushing into bunkers really is not that smart. Okay, here comes a pretty large attack. You guys just repair. That is a lot of Marines. This is definitely a suicide attack of sorts. I've got the double repairs going on here, and Raynor inside this bunker just absolutely slaughtered all of those Marines.
Anybody home?
Okay, keep repairing. Wonderful. That went great. Okay, 3 minutes left. That was like a semi-suicide attack. They didn't even come with tanks.
Never change.
What I can do is cloak and just look around.
Yes, sir.
Another seemingly suicide attack there. I'm not going to engage that with...
It's going to be a big one.
Definitely not going to engage that with Wraiths. So that might be a programmed attack. Might definitely be a programmed attack. And that's okay. 2 minutes left. Let's save. Now I'm putting a lot of thought into where I should put the video cut. I might just leave it all in. I don't know. I might just leave it all in. It depends on how long it is total. But whether the challenge was intentional or not intentional, this is a really fun map. You guys just get in there and sacrifice yourselves a little bit. Okay, get in here and repair. Those Marines sacrificed their lives so that my SCVs could get into position to repair. And you can see bunkers, I was barely even repairing at first, but like those Marines walking into one bunker struggled. They struggled a lot. So infantry just running into bunkers, like this type of setup, is just a bad idea. It really is. And once you get those tanks, though, that's what you need to push through those types of fortifications. Even sunken colonies can cause problems for mass infantry. But I'd rather push into sunken colonies than bunkers. Pretty sure. The enemy definitely has us out-teched. In the trump card, at least, the Sons of Korhal get tanks. I think if we would have had access to tanks, that would have made this a lot different. Our single cargo ship has remained alive. 1 minute left. I'm pretty sure we've got this. Could scan around a little bit just to see. They are still massing up outside of our base. Oh my god, 56 seconds. Let's save. This is going to be really dicey. It seems like Orange has all the tanks, so let's move Charlie Vane and his squadron up to the top.
Yes,
I'd like to hear someone argue that Charlie Vane was not critical to the success of the Antiguan operation. 30 seconds. Even if they attacked us here, I'm pretty sure... Even if they attacked us here, I'm pretty sure we would be fine.
Standing by. Coordinates received.
Some things never change.
18 seconds. Okay, they're not attacking us. And even if they started to, like I just said, they wouldn't be able to destroy every building before the timer ran out. Here they come. Here comes the slaughter. Get on in there and repair. Attention, Zerg biosignals detected. Keep repairing, because the mission is not ending, and Jim Raynor's in this bunker. I can't afford to lose him, like I did multiple times. Holy shit! Holy shit! Oh, and the Defilers have their little venom attack too. Just keep repairing. Sons of Korhal, I really don't think you can afford to be attacking me right now. And that's victory. Really cool way to end that. StarCraft 1, it's kind of hard to convey through the technology what's really happening, but that was a really cool way to end that off. This has been Jayborino. Thanks so much for watching. When we come back, we will continue Salvation. And, you know, if it takes some practice, it takes some practice. These are some pretty challenging maps. Again, whether unintentional or intentional, I don't know. Either way, this worked great. I would recommend maybe just put a couple more mineral patches in the expansion, and it wouldn't be too challenging. Might still take a practice run so that people find the expansion before the tanks start just smashing through their base. Alrighty, well, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye now.